First of all, thank you for having me. This is a very important time and an important visit. President Trump and his foreign policy is one that's based around a mutual benefit. And he, as a businessman, he finds the best way of creating a relationship between countries is through economic development. The relationship that Kurdistan and the contracts that Kurdistan is going into with these energy companies, U.S. energy companies, is at a pivotal moment in U.S. Mideast policy, and growing the relationship between the United States and Kurdistan and the Kurdistan region of Iraq is most important in the larger picture of U.S. Mideast policy. Doing this through economic development, as we take a look, President Trump just came back from the Middle East, where he secured trillions of dollars building the relationship between those countries. This is only another or an addition to the Trump foreign policy, and something that will only enhance the relationship further as we look to expand the relationship between Erbil and Washington. Well, I think this the Secretary of State, Secretary Rubio, and this administration is making it clear to Baghdad. The relationship with the Kurdistan is strong and is only going to get stronger. It is incumbent upon Baghdad. It's important for Baghdad to understand that Kurdistan plays a key role in the U.S. Iraq policy. This is something that the previous administrations have been hesitant to do. They talked about it, but they were hesitant to act on it. This administration, I believe, seeks to expand the relationship with Erbil, and therefore it's incumbent upon Prime Minister Sudani to really understand that and shift his policy to allow for this relationship. Well, there's no question about it that there is great influence. There's influence not only within Baghdad, but from outside of Baghdad. There's no question that there's a great Iranian influence inside Baghdad, which hurts the relationship with Erbil. And this is something that the current administration, or the Trump administration, is going to have to work on, and is going to have to be strong with Baghdad to state that there is currently a constitution. Erbil has the right to do this, and if they are unwilling to permit this, then that's something that Washington is going to have to take up with, or Baghdad is going to have to take up with Washington. I believe that the support that the Trump administration has for Erbil is going to expand, and that's why it's so important that the Prime Minister is here right now. This is a pivotal moment in U.S. Iran policy. This is a pivotal moment in U.S. Mideast policy, and it is a pivotal opportunity for Kurdistan to play that role. As we've seen, as I mentioned before, the president puts a great weight on using the economic development as a method with which to pursue foreign policy. And this is, I believe that this is an excellent avenue with which to firmly provide our message to Baghdad and Iran. The importance is significant. This is over the past year plus, more than a year. Baghdad has controlled Kurdistan's energy in a much larger way than it has in the past. And the such an energy conference here in Washington, an energy forum here in Washington, it really puts this relationship on the front burner. But it tells the world the importance of Kurdistan's energy. Not just a relationship, not just a conflict between Erbil and Baghdad, not just a relationship between Washington and Erbil, but this is a relationship. This lets the world know that Kurdistan's energy sector is back, and it will pursue further development. So for since the 2017 referendum, I have long supported the independent Kurdish independence, as have many in the United States. Where this goes, only God knows. However, I believe that this is definitely a step in the right direction. Kurdistan seeks, without a doubt, the president, the prime minister, and the people of Kurdistan certainly seek their own autonomy and their ability to grow and to create a larger economy and a greater country for themselves. I think that this is that the president's message was to Washington, not a threat, but rather a message that meaning that Kurdistan is ready for autonomy, ready for its independence, and whatever needs to be done to build that relationship to get to that point you're ready to do. Washington, I believe, is also ready for Kurdish independence. There are many within the administration that are pursuing that. There are many within the administration that would like to see President Trump call for Kurdish independence away from Baghdad and for your own autonomy. And I think that this is only the first step. President Barzani's message is only the first step towards that goal. An independent Kurdistan is important for many reasons. Aside for the independence and the security of the people of Kurdistan, it is important regionally as we look at a growing the growing threat, the ever growing threat from Iran. As we look at other groups that look to destabilize the region. Kurdistan is the buffer. It's the front line of defense, and this is something that President Trump looks for. He looks for the opportunity for the regional players to play the front line of defense, while the United States plays a supporting role. And I believe that this is part of the reason, only part of the reason, why President Trump would encourage an independent Kurdistan.